Welcome back. As always, we are joined on Monday by Nina Struess from Hy-Vee for another delightful recipe. Nina, what's this week?
Well, we're gonna make edible cookie dough.
Love it. You already made some too, and it looks delicious.
I did, and it is. And so this is a great option if you just want a sweet dessert option, maybe before bedtime, or if you just want a nice little snack for yourself to take to work, or for the kids as well.
And this one has a secret ingredient,
It
right?
does. So we are using kefir, which not a lot of people are familiar with. It's kind of like yogurt's cousin. It's a fermented dairy beverage. So it can taste a little sour, but a lot of people really love it, especially if it's flavored. It has twice the amount of probiotics or live and active cultures than you would typically get in regular yogurt, which is really great for our immune system and our gut health. So this is going to be a really great option for you for your overall health, and also a fun way to sneak something new in for the kids.
Wonderful. So how do we make it?
Yes. So we're going to use, as the base, we're going to use gluten-free flours, actually. So we're going to be using almond flour, about a cup, and some coconut flour too.
And you brought some in. If anyone doesn't know what those look like, this is what they look like on the shelves. But we were talking about if you don't want to use coconut or almond flour, you do have to bake your regular flour.
Yes, such a good reminder, because if you don't, there is a risk for salmonella. So you do want to make sure if you're going to substitute regular flour that you bake it first. And then let it cool down, and you can add it in. So we're gonna do, I'm so glad you brought that up. We've got, so 1 cup of the almond flour and about 1.5 tablespoons of the coconut that we're just gonna add to the bowl. And then from there, we're gonna add a little bit of texture and sweeteners. We have about 4 tablespoons of the kefir in there, and we are using the vanilla flavored. And I'm gonna have you do about 1 teaspoon of vanilla there. Gonna do a little pinch of salt in there to, kind of help with the sweetness that we're putting in there. Some maple syrup.
Yum.
And we're gonna stir all of that together. Oh, and I almost forgot. We have our coconut oil. So we are adding a little bit of our melted coconut oil in there. And so you're just gonna stir that together first to kind of bring that, the texture of that cookie dough together. And so you'll see it does kind of get that nice little cookie dough texture in there. And then once you have that in there, I'll have you stir. I'm gonna add in the goods, the chocolate chips. So the recipe calls for about 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips, but you can stop when you think you have enough, add a little bit more if you want. And then this recipe, you'll want to put it in the refrigerator. It recommends for at least about 30 minutes. I always say sometimes the longer recipe sits, the better it gets. That kind of allows the flavors to mold together. And then serve it with some fresh fruit. Here we have some strawberries, berries, those fruits that are really in season right now. And then you could also do vanilla wafers. I've added the chocolate bear bites, one of my favorites from Kodiak Cakes, because they're a little bit higher in protein and a good source of whole grains. So a really nice, well-balanced snack.
The snack that doesn't seem healthy, but it actually is.
Exactly.
And it's no bake, super easy to make, so this can also satisfy any late night cravings that you might have.
Definitely.
And if you have some kefir left over, if you try out this recipe, we have a solution for you. A couple weeks ago, Nina introduced us to 3 different marinades that use kefir, so you can help kind of spice up your proteins that way as well.
Yes.
Everything always circles back. All right, you can check out all those recipes on our website at wqad.com and click on Meal Prep Monday at the top of the page. We will be right back.